proceed with our geometric means. So just like in arithmetic means, the first and the last terms of the finite geometric sequence are called the geometric extremes, and the terms in between them are called the geometric means. So say for example, we have here the sequence 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. So our 1 and 64 are the geometric extremes, and the terms in between, yung 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32 are our means, our geometric means. And then balikan ulit natin yung formula for finding the common ratio. So for finding the common ratio, here is our formula. R is equal to n minus k root of a sub n all over a sub k, where a sub n is the farthest term, a sub k is the nearest term, n is the position or the place of a sub n, and k is the position of a sub k. So for better understanding, so let's have some examples. So for our first example, we are going to insert two geometric means between 6 and 750. So again, step number 1 natin, ganun pa rin yung ating procedure. We're going to recall the formula that we are going to use, and that is the formula for the common ratio. So ang formula natin is R is equal to n minus k root of a sub n all over a sub k. Then for our step number 2, we are going to identify what is given. So a sub n is equal to 750 since it is the farthest term. So bibilangin natin kung ilang term ang 750. So as you can see in our screen, so two geometric means yung kailangan natin ilagay. So meaning nawawala si a sub 2 at saka si a sub 3. And 750 is our fourth term. So ibig sabihin n is equal to 4. Then our a sub k is our first term, yung 6 natin, and the value of k will be 1 since 6 is the first term. Then for our third step, we are going to substitute the given to the formula. So again, ang formula natin is R is equal to n minus k root of a sub n divided by a sub k. Or so, kapag sinubstitute natin, it will be 4 minus 1 root of 750 divided by 6. So for our step number 4, so we are just going to simplify or solve the given. So 4 minus 1 will give us 3, and then 750 divided by 6 is 125. So R is equal to the cube root of 125 and R is equal to 5, meaning ang common ratio po natin ay 5. And just like in arithmetic sequence, we still have step number 5, and that is we are going to insert the needed geometric means. So gagamitin din natin yung common ratio na nakuha natin dun sa step number 4. So since siya ay geometric, magmumultiply naman tayo sa example na to. So let's start with 6 since it is the first term. So 6 times 5 is equal to 30. Then 30 times 5 is equal to 150. So yung two geometric means na insert natin ay si 30 at saka si 150. Then yung 150 times 5, it will give us 750. So tama naman na pagdating natin dun sa last term, 750 pa din yung ating makukuha. Okay po? So for our, let's have another example. So for example number 2, we are going to insert 3 geometric means between 80 and 5. So same procedures pa rin po tayo. For step number 1, recall the formula, and that is R is equal to n minus k root of a sub n all over a sub k. And for step number 2, we are going to identify what is given in our problem. So a sub n is equal to 5 since it is the farthest term. And n is equal to 5. So kung babalikan natin yung kung paano natin nakuha yung 5 kanina. So 3 geometric means yung i-insert natin. Then a sub k is 80 since it is the nearest term or our first term. And k is equal to 1 since ang 80 natin ay first term of the given sequence. For step number 3, so substitute lang natin sa formula. So it will give us R is equal to 5 minus 1 root of 5 divided by 80. So, dun sa ating given, so hindi laging yung pinakamataas yung nasa numerator. So, minsan, pwede siyang mabago. Pero yung nasa labas natin or yung index natin, kailangan laging nauuna ang highest number natin. Ano po? Dun sa ating index, yung 5 minus 1. So, hindi po siya pwede maging 1 minus 5. And for our step number 4, simplify or solve. So 5 minus 1, it will give us the fourth root of 5 over 80. So kumbaga nilowest term natin siya. So 5 over 80 will give us 1 over 16. And if we are going to find the fourth root of 1 over 16 using our calculator, so it will give us our common ratio, which is 1/2. Then for step number 5, ito na po yung i-insert natin yung ating geometric means na kailangan. So we are going to use the common ratio of 1/2. So since our first term is 80, so mag-start tayo sa 80. So 80 times 1/2, it will give us 40. 40 times 1/2 will give us 20. 20 times 1/2 will give us 10, and 10 times 1/2 will give us 5. So yung 3 geometric means na nilagay natin or in-insert natin ay 40, 20, and 10. And then tama naman na yung ating last term ay 5. Ano po? Okay, so that ends our arithmetic and geometric means. So if you have any questions or clarifications regarding this topic, so do not hesitate to message your math teacher. So that will be all. God bless everyone and keep safe.